What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And welcome back to another Clash Mini video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be coaching the Zodiac's games. He is a viewer, and we are going to be breaking down what he did right, what he did wrong, what he did better, and hopefully this helps you as well in your matchups. He's going to be playing a Barbarian King deck, and we are going to be going over each and every single thing in this match. All right, here we go versus Armory. It's going to be a Monk player, so let's see what he does in round number one. In round number one, he's going to get his Barbarian King out, and he's going to put down a Miner and a Battle Healer. All right. And all right, so the first thing we have here, all right, we're going to be going over to this new whiteboard that we have on the screen. You see how all, whoops, sorry about this. Let's, you see all three of these minis right here? Well, this is a little bit of a situation and a problem versus Monk players. What you want to actually do versus Monk players is line up your minis in one line. So Barbarian King here, then you got Battle Healer here, then you have the Miner here. The reason why is because if he puts a Monk in one of these lanes, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. Okay, so he has 5 positions in which he can hit you. Right here, you're having 1 and 2. Okay, so that means 2 out of 5 positions that he could potentially play, he is going to hit you. Now, if you were to, let's see if this eraser works. Okay, if you were to just play on just this one right here, he only has 1 out of the 5, which means you're giving yourself a better chance to miss with the Monk. So when his main thing is hitting you with the Monk, we are hoping to miss. Let's continue and see what happens here. Right, so what happens here in round number one? Bam! His Monk connects, and there it is. If you were to put it all the way on that one tile, you would have potentially been able to win this round, but you just got absolutely eliminated here from the Monk right off of the bat, and you took a quick loss. You probably still wouldn't have been able to win in round number one, but you would have been able to increase your chances. All right, so you do have a King Tower as the gizmo here. Let's see what you want to do. You already have 2 stars ready to go here. Don't use anything as you're going to be playing it, and oh no, hold on. Once again, now let's okay, let's speed this up here. You have 4 positions. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The only lane that he can miss if he plays his Monk is here. Even if he plays his Monk anywhere back here, he is getting value pretty much on everything that you have. You cannot afford to do this. What you have to do instead is put everything in one lane. You only have 4 minis. Put everything in one lane. If he hits anyway. He's going to get damaged no matter what. At least you'll be able to potentially avoid the damage from his Monk. Now let's see what happens if you were to put it behind the Barbarian King. You wouldn't have had to worry about the Monk picking up value. The Monk was able to take care of your Miner here. The Monk was then able to get the super again, able to take out that, and then just continuing to take down your army 1 mini at a time. Once again, unfortunate here in round number 2, but you could have prevented it by just stacking your minis. I mean, this wasn't really a terrible loss here, but, you know, maybe you could have done something if you were to stack your minis. But now we're going to be going into round number 3. What do we want to do in round number 3? Well, Battle Healers really aren't going to get you too much value versus Monk players, and you do have the King Tower. Let's see what he opts to go for here in round number 4. I would max out the Miner here and get the Wizard down as well to get your 4th star. Mucho Puncho, definitely not the play. Scrap that. Get your 4th star and get down the King Tower. Okay, so hold on. So right here, what just happened was you could have gotten, okay, you could have gotten the Archer. All right, you could have gotten this Archer. You could have gotten it to a 2-star Archer. Instead, you kept this Wizard here, and then you had to get a Mucho Puncho. If you had a King Tower, all right, let's just say a King Tower right here, and then your minis here, and then 1 underneath the mini. So how it would have looked is you would have had your minis, let's just say you put them here, or even right, let's just say underneath your King Tower, which is what you did. put him underneath here, and then let's just say your miner could go right here, all right? Because your miner wouldn't get knocked down immediately. And then the king tower is here. The king tower at least is a big tank that would be able to pick up enough value for you in the front lines. Or what you could have done, if you want to go even the more advanced play, is put your king tower potentially back here on this tile. That way, your barbarian king is the first one to get hit, and then you get value. So the correct play, what you could do, is put king tower where this battle healer is. Okay, let's put the king tower right here. Let's put the miner right here, and then everything else right here. That's simple. That's simple. And you would have been golden. Or you even could have put the barbarian king here, and then everything else here. Regardless of what you needed to do, you didn't get out the king tower, and unfortunately, that's going to be your demise here. And let's see what happens. All right, so once right off of the bat right here, you would be able to clear out his Mucho Puncho. You'd be looking really good. The monk would have gotten 2 shots still off on you, but it would be going over to a barbarian king, and the barbarian king still survives, and it still would be able to get off the super. You would be able to clear out this Mucho Puncho pretty efficiently, pretty quickly. You also would have the archer upgraded as well, and you would potentially be able to win. But now what happens is your Mucho Puncho is not picking up value. His Mucho Puncho isn't picking up any value, and you lose here, but this could have been prevented if you were able to get the king tower, and you could have potentially stolen this in rounds 4 and 5 with the power of the king tower. Unfortunately, you were not able to do that, and that is why it resulted in a loss. All right, game number 2 here is going to be running a Shield Maiden deck. Shield Maiden Wizard, and a Lumberjack is what he's got versus a Barbarian King. Got to put down the Lumberjack. Put down the Lumberjack. Okay, he doesn't. He re-rolls there. This is a great start from you. The only thing I would do differently is because the Shield Maiden you want to get hit first is I would have put my Battle Healer here potentially, and then the Shield Maiden here. So Battle Healer here, Ice Wizard here. So let's make this a little bit cleaner for you guys. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go BH, and then Ice Wizard, and then this is the Shield Maiden on this circle. That way the Shield Maiden can get these 3 tiles with its ability, as well as be in a really good position to stop the Barbarian King. Because if the Barbarian King, let's just say, is here, okay? Let's just say the Barbarian King is anywhere here, it's gonna target the Shield Maiden first, if you were in that position. With this positioning that you just did, now the Barbarian King, okay, is only these positions. And not only that, if he plays it interestingly, you know, you could also potentially lose a couple more. So you see how that box gets smaller? You want to make sure he hits your Shield Maiden first, and the Battle Healer can hit it up. And just by positioning, you could clear out the boxes. So once again, if your Shield Maiden's here, the Barbarian King targets it for all of these tiles. All of these tiles, the Barbarian King is going to target it. If the Shield Maiden is where it is, it's really only these tiles. You see how much difference that makes, that one little placement? And that's what's going to be the difference in round number 1. Let's see what happens in round number 1. All right, so here we go. Here we do get a little bit of damage, but as you can see, hold on, right there, the Barbarian King did not go to the Shield Maiden. It went to the Battle Healer because you decided to put the Battle Healer in that position, okay? Now, what you need to do in the next round is make sure the Battle Healer is in the right position. Otherwise, what's going to happen is the Battle Healer is going to get taken out first here. And as you can see, that's not going to be very, very good. You want your Shield Maiden to taunt out as fast as possible. This is going to work out a little bit for you, but the issue is that you can expect that your Battle Healer is going to survive each and every single time. You did win round number 1. You did pick up some value with round number 1, but you could still make that a little bit of an adjustment to make sure that you clear him out in round number 1. If he had an ice wizard and if he had, you know, an archer as well, that would have been a little bit of a different story for you. But let's continue to go here out. I like what you're doing here. I like that you're slowing down the barbarian king, but now what you have to do is, okay, I would have went the same thing with the blizzard. Now you go with the pancaker. Let's see what you got. You got the pancaker here. Put down the pancaker. Let's see what he does. Pancaker is going to go down. Right decision. Now move everything to the right. Okay, move your battle healer back one. Okay. Okay. So here, you did good. This is good, but the only thing is your battle healer needs to be back here. Your battle healer, okay, needs to be over here. Your ice wizard could be right here or right here, doesn't matter. Your lumberjack is here. So what I would actually do is you did right. So put the battle healer back here. That way his archer is going to hit the battle healer or it's going to hit the pancaker. It's going to heal up the battle healer's energy, okay? So it's going to get the battle healer's energy. The ice wizard isn't going to get targeted by the archer. You did a really good job of that, so you didn't need to worry about that. Then what happens is the battle healer then walks and then it will get into value. What you want is you want him to be hitting your shield maiden while your shield maiden is getting healed. That's kind of what you got here, which is going to pick up good value for you. The battle healer, but you know, you don't need the battle healer soaking up so many shots here, just in case he does have an ice wizard slow. Let's just say he has an ice wizard slow here that slows your battle healer super slow, and then he's able to take it out. Let's just say a barbarian king here and a barbarian here. That will be able to clear out your battle healer, and then you might not be able to get the taunt off onto the shield maiden, because you do want to get the taunt off onto the shield maiden. Let's see what happens though in this round. There it is, the barbarian king, and you have the slow on to your battle healer. And all right, here it is. It's going to be a rage up from his barbarian king. Your battle healer still is going to survive, but this is the issue. You are getting slowed. The archer is just trying to clear you out as fast as possible, but he just does not have enough here. And your shield maiden actually moved up one tile, which was able to get the ice wizard off of your battle healer, and that picked up a lot of value here, and you were going to win round number 2. So you're looking really good, looking really pretty, and you do pick up 2 victories here to start this out. Let's see what happens here in round number 3. Round number 3, you know he's running a minor deck. You know he's got a ice wizard as well. Let's see how you want to play this. Okay, cast quick slip rage. So now there's 2 things that you could do. You could click on the reroll button and hope for a battle healer, and then scrap your barbarian and your wizard, because you don't need either of those. And you can go for an extended on to the battle healer. Instead, you're going to go with this position once again. Oh no. Oh no. He's got an archer. He's maxing out his archer. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to have to stop this. And okay, so 2 things to note before I even see anything. I've never watched this game before, by the way. He is an archer. It wants to target 2 troops that are back here. There's only 1 troop that's back here, and then it's probably going to target the ice wizard. Probably going to target that ice wizard. You do not want your ice wizard targeted by his archer. This lumberjack could be back here. Okay, that's one solution that you could do, so then it has to walk this way. Or your second solution, which is the solution that needs to happen, is your battle healer back here, because he also has a miner that's coming. He has a miner that is coming to your back line, and you do not want to deal with that miner. This ice wizard needs to be protected. Right here is 100% protection from the miner for the ice wizard. Okay, this is also where your shield maiden could go. So you can put a shield maiden right here. You can put, so let me actually get this. So shield maiden for an S, ice wizard for here. Okay, now what you're going to do is you have a lumberjack, right? Your lumberjack is going to go right here. So this is the lumberjack. Now, where your battle healer needs to be is in the back. I would put the battle healer right here. Now, you just need to stop the miner from absolutely taking care of your entire army. He does have slow with his ice wizard, but I don't think he's going to be getting his ice wizard with the cleave yet. So I would even put my wizard, okay, you could put your wizard right here. what this is going to do is give you some pretty good value all over the place. You're going to keep your barbarian right here. The barbarian is in a good spot. So now what's going to happen is, with your battle healer is going to have to go this way. Then what's going to happen is your other minis are all going to have to get out. You pretty much created a little bit of a cycle for your minis are going to go like this, okay? And then they're going to come out with your battle healer. So let me make this a little bit cleaner. So what's going to happen is your melee minis have to go this way, and then they will be picked up by the miner, and that's what you want. And then you don't have to worry about the front because you have a pancaker healing up your shield maiden. Instead, you leave yourself susceptible to a slow on all of your minis here in the front line, especially if he has an ice wizard anywhere here. It's going to, anywhere in these tiles, okay? It's going to slow down your battle healer, and that is something that you do not want. Let's see, though, what happens in this next round. And all right, so he's got Wartude here. You are getting a very, very good play with your Shield Maiden, but what's happening? Look at his 2-star wizard right here. His 2-star wizard is slowing down your battle healer and your Shield Maiden. That is something that you can't really afford to have happen, as his carry is going to be the archer. You lost your ice wizard and you lost your entire army, and now he's sitting super pretty. You needed to put minis in the back line that are going to stay there for a very, very long time to be able to counter this archer. Otherwise, you are going to be in a rough situation. Now what's going to happen in round number 4? What are you going to do here? There's some things that you need to do. You need to max out your wizard and you need to roll for it. That's what you need to do. You also need to hope you get some battle healers. Scrap this barbarian. Don't even play it. It's not worth it. Let's see what happens. Don't upgrade lumberjack. You can't afford to upgrade a lumberjack here. You also need to scrap your ice wizard. Scrap your ice wizard. The ice wizard should just be sold. You need to sell the ice wizard because the ice wizard isn't going to pick you up any value. He has a Wartude, so you got to get rid of the ice wizard. What's happening here as we wait? All right, the barbarian's getting upgraded. Reroll. Okay, he's doing that. All right, so he didn't really know what to do here, but here's the thing. You have this mini right here getting 0 value. 0. You have 2 rerolls. You need to be rolling for a battle healer with the shining. Okay, battle healer with shining. And you need to also be going for a the lumberjack was fine here, but you also need to be going for the wizard. That's what you need to be doing. Wizard and battle healer is what you need to be doing here. Unfortunately, that's not what happened, and you're just letting him have more time. The wizard would have done so much damage. Once again, the miner just goes to the back line, and it gets there, and you don't have anything in the front line. The battle healer gets taken out, and just like that, a really quick loss here. And once again, he's now throwing out emotes, and this could have been prevented. And he says not over yet, because it is not over yet. There still is a round 5. What's going to happen here in round number 5? All right, you got the mecha. You need to get rid of your ice wizard. Ice wizard, just throw it away. It's not doing anything. That's 6 elixir, so now you're going to have 12 elixir. 8 of that 12 elixir is going into the battle heal right now, 1st and 2nd star. That's what's happening. Then you are going to put the 10th elixir onto the wizard, okay, as 2 damage. That's what you're going to do. And then you're going to reroll for 1 more wizard, and that is extra damage, extra length, and the extra damage. Let's see what he does. Oh no, spicy is not what you need. You don't need spicy. You need to clear him out. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose here. You do the same thing that we did in round number 4, but you unfortunately are left with 3 rerolls here. Okay, 3 rerolls. And this guy right here, with this, useless. Useless. You're not getting any value whatsoever. This is 6 elixir. That is completely useless for you. This is 4 that you... Oh, oops, sorry. This is 4 that you need. And then the other 2 is this wizard. That is how you win this. That is how you win this. You actually really needed a 3-star wizard, and you could have gotten this barbarian to only 1 star, but that's what you needed in order to beat this barbarian king. I don't think you beat him with this setup. We're gonna find out together. All right, here we go, round number 5, and everything is slowed. Your entire team is taking damage. Your wizard's going down first. Your barbarian's clearing out his miner, but he wouldn't even care about his barbarian. Then he's going to be able to clear out your entire army, and that is going to be an L. So what can we take out of these games? Unfortunately, positioning is one of the most important things in Clash Mini. The Monk deck would have been hard to beat, but the Barbarian King deck with your Shield Maiden could have been navigated around better and potentially picked up the victory. I hope these tips are helping each and every single one of you guys be able to understand how important positioning is, especially versus archers and miners that are scooping into your back line. I know a lot of people play Barbarian Kings. Use the setup that I had where your minis are in the back and they have to go all the way around in order to get out. The longer it takes a melee mini to get to the front line, the better it is, especially if it's a battle healer versus an archer, as it will heal up and it will pick up value. But thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. Let me know if you would like more of these kind of coaching videos in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.